Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope you're ready for another massive week. And today's topic is 3 keys for massive success. Welcome along, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you guys are fired up and ready to go. So if you think that this will be any value to your followers, feel free to swipe left, right, up and down depending on which phone you're on, and share this with your Twitter followers, your Facebook followers, your followers, etc. if you think that that will be value for them as well. Okay, so these are the keys for massive success, but they also are keys for massive failure. So if somebody doesn't actually act on these or doesn't really understand these 3 keys, then it can be a course for failure as well. So these are really important. So the first key is attitude. So your attitude will determine your aptitude, right? So what is attitude? Well, attitude is really how you think and what you think and how you respond to different things, right? So it's really important to understand that, for example, if somebody wants to achieve something in life, if they have some goals that they want to achieve, it all starts with attitude, and it starts with whether do they believe they can achieve it in the first place. You see, many people fail to achieve their goals not because they don't have the necessary capacity to achieve them, but they just don't believe they can. Like, let's take weight loss, for example. Now is, beginning of the year, and many people make a resolution to lose weight. But they're not going to lose weight not because they are incapable of losing weight, but they're not going to lose weight because they don't believe that they can lose weight, right? So reality is that it all starts with the belief. It all starts with the attitude. So if you have the attitude that is a can-do attitude, that doesn't matter what happens, I will achieve it, then it's a big part. It's a huge step. I always say there's 3 levels of commitment. The first level of commitment is when somebody says, I'll try it. And I'll try it means I'm gonna fail, I just don't know when, or I'm gonna quit, I just don't know when. That's what I'll try it means, because like the good old Yoda said, there is no try. You do or you do not, but you don't try, right? So there is no such a thing as trying something. The second level of commitment, when somebody says, I will do my best. And that's better than I'll try it. But then again, I'll do my best basically means they will do what they think their best is. And honestly with you, most of people, they think their best is much, way lower than what they actually can do. So most people are capable of a lot more than they think they are. And then the best level of commitment is when somebody says, I will do whatever it takes, right? So even things that right now, I don't think I could do, right? So I will do whatever it takes to achieve it, right? And that's the best level of commitment. So that's the type of attitude somebody has to have. I always say that we have to develop this winning attitude. And one of the guys that I like, that I always quote, is a guy called Tom Big Al Schreiter. And when he first started in business, for the first 2 years, he was really unsuccessful. I mean, I'm talking making 0 money. Nobody was looking at his products, nobody was looking at his business, etc. And after that, he obviously learned the necessary things and he became extremely successful, #1 in his company, etc. But a couple of years later, somebody asked him, they said, Tom, you were so unsuccessful when you first got started. Why did you not quit? I mean, why did you carry on doing it for 2 years if you were making 0 money, etc.? And he said, well, me and my wife, we didn't know that we can quit, right? So that's the winning attitude. If you have that type of attitude where quitting is not an option, I only quit when I succeed, then that's the winning attitude, right? So it all starts with the attitude. Number 2 is your skill. So you can have a very good attitude, but I always say a motivated idiot, it's still an idiot, right? So you need to develop the skills. So do you know how to do something, right? So if you want to whatever achieve, whether in business or in relationships or in personal life or whatever, do you know the how? Do you know how to do it? Because a lot of people don't know, they don't have the skills, and they just basically hitting the head against the wall, you know, and they are not changing anything. You know, sometimes people go, oh, I've got 10 years experience in this, and actually they have 1 year's experience repeated 10 times, because they're not learning from their mistakes and they're not developing, they're not learning, right? So skills is extremely important, you know, knowing how to do something. And the best way to learn something is from somebody who's already doing it. So modeling somebody who's already successful in that particular area that you wanna be good at, you know. So you find somebody who's already getting the results, and you basically model them, you copy them, and doing what they do. So you learn the how. Now the third key to success is work rate. So are you actually doing what you need to be doing to succeed? Because most people will fail at this one, at number 3, the work rate. Because I meet loads of people who have the attitude, they want to have big things in life, they have massive goals, they have big aspirations, they want to contribute to big causes and change lives, etc. And they have the skills because they've been to so many trainings and they read so many books, and they, you know, they've been learning for so long, and they literally know everything, what to do, how to do it, when to do it, where to do it, etc. But they're still making zero money. They're still not succeeding. Why? Because they don't have the third one, the work rate. So they've learned everything, they have the can-do attitude, but they're actually not doing it. They're actually not taking action. And wisdom uninvested is wasted, right? Because if you don't put the wisdom into action, then it's useless. You know, look at university professors. Most of them are broke. And these guys are teaching business and teaching how to run multi-million-dollar corporations, but they are driving 25-year-old Toyota and wearing the suit that they bought in 1986, right? So they have loads of knowledge and degrees the length of the room, but they don't put it in action. They actually don't implement the knowledge that they have, and they actually don't make any money from that, right? So having the knowledge doesn't equal making money. Making money equals to action, is putting something into action, is acting on it. And the best way to do it is not to wait for a perfect start. Start it imperfectly and then develop as you go along. So especially if we talk about the business, if you wait until you know everything and you've learned everything, and it's never going to happen. But if you start imperfectly and then you go, okay, what can we improve, what can we change, etc., then you will succeed and you will develop, etc. So work rate, how much of it am I doing, is the number 3. You know, how many people am I talking every single day? How many people am I showing my product or my business or whatever, right? That's the work rate. Okay guys, hope you find this useful. Have a fantastic week, have a fantastic day. Now if you're watching this on Periscope, do follow me for more of these trainings. If you're watching a recording of this on YouTube, do subscribe to my YouTube channel, and do check my blog at titaniumsuccess.co.uk/blog. Alright guys, have a fantastic day. See you later.